Okay, hello size. So they have dropped their MV for Overdrive today, and already they knew because why is Youngju the first one in the first shot of this MV? So obviously I haven't heard any of the like trailers or like snippets or anything like teasers for this, except for like maybe just head, shoulders, knees, and toes. But we don't know if that's gonna be a completely different vibe for the this main title track. But I guess we're gonna go ahead and watch. I am excited to see where this goes. I will be doing a couple of stages for sure once they start going and doing promotions. But for now, we're just gonna go ahead and watch, y'all. Okay, so it's giving very okay. So I think in the didn't they talk about like learning how to drive in the countdown MV like in the song? I think they did talk about that. Like, so it's very much giving like them stepping into like their adolescence of like older, like not being in the teen years and more so like young adult phase. Because he's the father, just like the father being over here like, oh, like you're gonna have to start doing this stuff by yourself soon because like you're already getting old, right? It's giving that vibe. I'm sorry, what? Enamored. Ooh! You're scorching hot. Cute. Oh, cute! Oh my god, so oh okay, I got you. So like it is going into like the young adult phase a bit, but like it's more and more so it's going more so instead of that, it's going more so like experiencing like young love. Cause I don't think we've ever had that concept before in a way. We've had like well, we have had it like here and there in their other songs like a bit, but like not full on concept. Okay. So like the overwhelming emotions of like it consuming you. Hey. Hey. Not the water. Ah, the prickles. I'm not sorry. Do not cut his bangs, please. Hey. This is cute. Ooh! Oh, he got a cast because he fell out of the. Hey. Long distance call. Dude, as if I already wasn't saying that you were coming for me in the head, shoulders, knees, toes, MV. Now you're over here doing this. Oh my god. Oh. Nothing like. Oh my god, Young J looks so great! He looks so pretty! Hey! Jihoon, why are you wearing a crop top? No. Cute. Whoa, this man is like breaking his back this time around for the choreo. Oh, that's cute. Hey. Okay, there's like a good, like, couple seconds. in the rain. Oh. Oh, there's a bonus clip? Okay, we should watch that. I love how they did that. But let me like talk about this. Like I'm gonna rewatch it again, I think, one more time. But I was gonna say, so yeah, it's giving like it's still very much like on theme for like how their sound really is, which is like I'm not that mad about it because like I think for sure I think they're gonna take their time, but it also does kind of remind me of like when 17 was like kind of going into like barely like you know how they went through like they kind of slowly lead way they're into like the more darker like stronger concept for sure. I know like always compare them to each other, but it's because you know they are their younger brother group. But I just kind of that's how I feel like they are really going in that direction of doing like the cutesy songs and the cutesy like vibe and like the upbeat bright like really bright like sounding songs and upbeat like and cheerfulness. And then they're kind of like I think they're going in the route of like always it's maybe the title tracks are always gonna be like that, and then like the B-sides are gonna be more so the time to like explore and like go more in depth in like a different type of like charm and be a little more stronger, a little bit more darker, and then we get like a bright MV to like because I feel like TWS is basically like mostly I would say we would mostly describe them so far of what everything they all of their discography is mostly bright and more like the younger kind of like obviously because some of them are a little bit younger, right? But it's more youthful in a way. So then they kind of leeway into like they're going to slowly going at their own pace to like you know mature as they go. You know, not try to go full force in so people won't be completely surprised. Which I do kind of like actually because you know I know I was saying that I was really like blown away by Head and Shoulders season 2 because I was like expecting like a darker, stronger concept. But I do like that they're kind of like maybe you know not trying to like fall into like the whole like stereotype that every boy group has to do like a darker concept like as soon as they get older, you know they're kind of just slowly getting there, right? But the entire concept of the MV so far is like really cute because I didn't know exactly what it was going to be about. I just knew that the name of it was Overdrive, but I didn't know that it was going to be like them basically saying like they like someone so much that like the feelings like get built up and like they don't know how to like express it, and they kind of get like in a way cuteness, aggression, or like or you know like that fluttering feeling that you're like, oh my god, oh Chirogu, like what do I do, like I like this person so much, which is like really adorable because it's like them being like chaotic but also like being like doing the most ridiculous, the most crazy things, which is kind of what the feeling of love is when you're like young and you're first experiencing because like you don't know how to handle those feelings, don't know how to process those feelings. So it's very well done in that aspect, especially with some of the things where I'm just like, oh my god, like what's going on, like what are they doing, like you know kind of like being extra and that because like you always try to do like the most when you're like in love too, like if that makes sense. But okay, we're gonna rewatch it again because I feel like I missed a bunch of stuff, and then I'll go and watch the bonus clip afterwards. But they really knew though, I was saying like they really knew they were gonna attack me with Young Jae. Just watch, one of these days I think one of these boys is gonna get like be in a drama, and I feel like either Young Jae is gonna be one of them, Dohoon, or like Shinyu. I feel like for sure because they be doing a lot of scenes with Young Jae, and I'm just like because he looks great, right? That is my bias, y'all.
다음에 먼저 알아서 와. 알겠지? 알았다고. 이거 먹으면 좀 눕지 말고 바로 양치하고. 그러니까 있어오는 거야.
Also, this man does not look old enough to be his father, but also them just that's insane though. Like him jumping out of the car because of his crush, like being that excited. Him blushing. He's so cute doing that. He's like, oh god. He's like, my heart just went, shinkum. You know, showering them with presents, like. Kamchakiya cute. I love the freckles they did on him. But I would not let a friend cut my hair. He just like like a boom. Cute. That was cool. They had like leewayed really well on that, and they're still keeping their like color scheme. Overdrive. Overdrive. I still can't with like that They've been really using Jihoon a lot to like rap more now, and I'm like, I'm living for it. But I still say I want more lines for Hanjin. They barely give him anything. Boom, make my heart go boom. Get so nice. Make my heart go boom. Like he got shot straight in the heart. Like, yeah. I love it. Hey. They're like, oh well. Cute. Making my heart go cool. Alright. Me overdrive. If they use it in the choreo, I'm gonna be so blown away with like the light up part. Like that's adorable. Woo! Yeah, it's just like the overwhelming feelings of like when you're falling in love for the first time. Like it's just giving that. I love that. So I'm assuming like this is gonna be like maybe they're leading into this and then maybe next album. Maybe we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna keep saying that for the longest time I know, because like I really do want to see them do like a darker, stronger, like darker, more darker than stronger, because we have seen stronger already at this point. They're giving us like a little bit of flavor, and I think they're trying to also like test it out how it goes for darker for this part. Like that was so cute. Yeah, I think they're just like really like slowly leewaying into all that, but I really do like it because it kind of reminds me of it kind of reminds me of 17's. Was it Oh My or is it My? I can't remember which one it was. There's like one specific one that it kind of reminds me of from 17 that it's also like it was kind of them kind of leaning towards more. Oh my! I think they went to like darker concept afterwards. It was 2018. Yeah, I think afterwards they started getting into like the darker, more older concepts. So I feel like they're probably gonna end up doing the same thing with them, where they try to keep them still in the youthful, like cutesy songs as long as they can, and then kind of slowly build their way up once they get like a little bit more older, more like experienced. But yeah, I really like that. But we're gonna go ahead and watch the little bonus clip, which is this is a cool idea. They're like, oh, we're gonna like lead you into it right away. Oh, he just like cuts, I think. Oh, he's so cute. This is adorable though, because they did a lot. I feel like I'm excited to see the behind the scenes for this. You missed him. Man, doing the killing a girl dance. I saw that. You may be respawn. That's cute. So I think, is it saying like respawning because like every time they like mess up like the moment to like confess, they kind of, it's like a video game where they like they get like, you know, the life ends, right, or whatever, and they get respawned because they like go back to like restarting the game in a way, so you get like a do-over in the way of like getting to confess again, right? I think it's giving that because they keep like doing like a lot of mistakes, and I think obviously Young Jay jumps out of the car in the beginning, so like he ends up breaking his arm, right? He could have honestly ended up dying, to be honest, too, but like maybe that respawned him, but he did like end up getting injured, so he has like minus HP points or something like that. And then same thing for like Jihoon, because like he ends up getting the text right, and then he ends up like choking on like his drink, so like also another respawn moment. Then Jihoon also ends up dropping the sign on them, so another respawn moment. It's giving very much like video game in that way, which I like. It makes sense now with the concept, because I did see like they had like the angels, so that's supposed to be like angels as in like also representing a Cupid falling in love, and most of them, like all of them, are kind of playing Cupid when it comes to one member and the rest of them are watching. It kind of gives out that feeling. So I think it's really smart on them. Like they did a really good job with the concept, especially for me who like didn't get fully into like knowing what it was gonna be about. Just kind of saw the like pictures and everything, and I'm kind of like putting it together. But I really liked it. I really did like it. They just always know what to do when it comes to like the fresh kind of concept. And even though we're like getting into like autumn, some people kind of go more darker when it gets to the autumn or winter months, but they're still kind of keeping it a little bit more bright, but like just kind of experimenting. But I will be doing an album listening probably tomorrow for the rest of the album, which I am really excited to hear. But I guess we shall wait until then, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next one.